Priest with Draconics? Dude, I've gotten one Draconic in like my last 15 Priest drafts. So I'm sure that means I'll get it in this pick right now, right? The very first pick. Warlock if you're trying to win. Priest if you're a sucker like Redbeard and you want to build a fun meme deck. Play what you like, yeah. Let's go Conjurer. I actually think Mind Render is horrible. High Abyss can actually be really bad too, depending on what spells. Like if you get removal spells, it can be really rough. Zola's not super strong either. It's cool to get legendaries. These are all pretty bad. I think we'll take High Abyss because it's early. And if we get like Spellstone, if we get a lot of value-oriented spells, it could actually be good. Zola's kind of interesting if you get a very, very strong deck. Getting an extra copy of a really strong card could be nice too. Zola's not bad. It's just bad because you're playing 3 mana for a 2/2 that draws a card, basically. Okay. And it's cool because the Spellburst could cast Draconic for free, or Draconic is good with Allura. Ripple's really good. I love Ripple. We could take another Conjurer, but like knowing you're gonna possibly pull a Ripple's a big deal too. It's like never bad, right? Excavated Evil's bad. It's just a bad card. Conjurer I think is actually really not all that good. It's just kind of fun. Let's take the Ripple. The last Priest we had a Ripple and it felt so good. It felt so valuable so much of the time. Let's take a Hothead. You can get Duskbreaker. It's the 4 mana 3/3 dragon, I think. And we could also draft it, and having a Draconic and a dragon in our deck is a pretty big deal. It's a dragon. It's a mech dragon, but these are pretty horrible. Let's take this, and we at least we tell the game we want more dragons. Ripple for the Spirit. Yeah. I mean, you want holy spells and shadow spells. I'll take the 2. Better in Priest, because we can heal it when it damages itself. Love Disciple, love Pickcroc. Let's take Disciple though. We drafted a Priest. We want to take the Priest cards. It's more interesting that way, right? Ooh, Worm. Glad we passed an 8. We could take a Worm here. I love Cube. We'll do the Cube, right? Tolvir, Allura, even Disciple. That's cool. I think Tower Sergeant's probably better. But let's build a meme deck. Mage Scribe, please. We need a 3 more than a 6, but Mage Scribe's awesome. Double Draconic? Alright, let's get a bet going already. You want to summon dragons? You want to go for wins? Let's go for wins. I don't know how the rest of the draft's gonna look, but we'll see. Need some Death Rattle Synergy cards? We already have them. Tolvir? Disciple? Let's bet on 11 wins. Who knows? I think this deck, our last Priest went 12 though, so we'll say maybe just 11. We'll have to see how the rest of the draft looks. Oh, I love them both. I think Bunker's probably better. I really like Commander though. It's just you kind of need to have one. Uh-oh. Wait, we set the bet to 11. I went 12-0 with Mage Scribe, Cube, Priest yesterday. Nice. I went 12-0 with Triple Spirit Guide. Is that what he's called? Spirit Summoner? I don't know. The one that draws you a bunch of cards all the time when it dies. Again, the Tolvir Reaper synergy presents itself. You can just take Ascension and cry about it. This card's very good. Want cheaper cards for our curve, but they're not there. Really like Shadow Word Devour. It's good with the Mage Scribe. Choose a minion that steals 1 health rolls. It's kind of bad with Allura though, huh? But it could be an activator for Allura to get a dragon. I think this card's pretty cool. Trash. I think I'd rather have a Stormwatcher. I think it sort of does something sometimes. A Smite. I mean, it's the best card by far. We'll take it. This Allura's kind of not working out. You could cube this. You could actually have an easier time probably cubing this though. It's cheaper. Whatever. Oh, I love Museum Curator. Dibbly, don't touch that. We'll take a Knight Captain, of course. Delinquent's great. We need to help with our curve. We have very high quality cards. We need to make sure we're not dead. Wave is okay. Kinda like the 3, and we don't have any 3s though. We'll take the Mummy here, just for the curve. We don't need 5s or 6s. The Mummy's okay. Oh my god, we got a Duskbreaker. Wow, it actually worked. Dragon Priest. I'm looking forward to High Abyss being entombed by Redbeard. No. Oh, Brewmaster with Arya Sarah's. Conjurer. Dibbly, don't touch that. This is awesome. Could even brew back the Duskbreaker. A dragon. Extra arms ain't bad either. I'm gonna take extra arms. I wouldn't mind just getting an incremental another dragon somewhere in the deck, but it is what it is. Take the 2. Probably just take the removal spell here over Violet. I'm not a big fan of Violet Teacher, but not a big fan of Rager either. It's good for killing Knight Captains sometimes that you can't get to. Oh yeah, give me the Raised Dead. Raised Dead with a Mage Scribe. This deck is awesome. If anybody is not yet following, we got Explosive Taco and D Nelson. It would be super sick if you guys hit the follow button. If you're watching and you have not yet hit it, it helps me out a bunch. I will be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming more today, and probably most days of my life. So it'll, you know, you'll be able to remember to come back, right? I'm gonna queue up. I think I'm gonna go have a whiskey and a cola though. Chat's a little slower, and I think enjoying a nice beverage as we cruise to 11 wins should be cool. Stick is strong at least 10. I'm hoping. It's got a kind of a wonky curve. It can be a little too greedy, I think. But it looks like it's got some tools. No death, no Nova, no Spirit Soldier or whatever. Spirit Guide. Those are pretty important cards, but we do have 2 Draconics, a Duskbreaker, which sort of is a better Nova most of the time. We have some Raised Dead value. We've got Mage Scribes, and Cube can do some funky stuff too. It's gonna be a fun deck for sure. Unless we go 0-3, I'll be crying. Zola? What did I take over Zola? High Priestess? I'd rather have High Priestess still. Getting High Priestess to just give us like a free Raised Dead or a free Draconic, I think is more valuable than the other thing. I think Zola's pretty bad. Okay, I'm going for that whiskey and cola though. I think I can make it back though.
You asked for it. This is my moment.
I want to go. Okay. Oh god, thanks. Sorry, I didn't mean to BM him or anything. I know you guys hate that.
Thoughts to yourself.
Okay. Run fast. Hope he ain't gonna make it. Of course I'm gonna make it.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
It's a Redbeard stream. I've got plenty of experience.
Mummy needs fire.
I'll hold the coin. I don't particularly care if he's hitting here, buffing here, hitting here. Playing one, trading there, playing the other. That's fine. Oh, he can ping though. That's kind of good for him.
5 more minutes.
Allura is so bad according to replay, and it makes so much sense. The play win rate is 45. I mean, it depends what's in your deck and how you draft it and how you play it. There are very few cards that I'll ever play that'll have a 45% played win rate. But yeah, cards that can do what Allura can do will be misplayed by inexperienced players far more often than a card like Hothead or Knight Captain or whatever. And again, it's not like we passed a Ysera to take it. We passed a Zola, which is kind of doo-doo. I mean, I know we lose that, but I don't need it right now, and I have other dragons in the deck. I'd rather have a 3-6 with upside. I'd rather have a 4-6 than a stupid 3-5. Which whiskey? Jack Daniels. Sometimes Jameson, sometimes my Pappy Van Winkle 20-year aged oak barrel, something or other.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Zola is more consistent in Priest, given a value-oriented style of Priest. Why 3K today? Some challenge? Yeah. I'm doing the stream to a whole buttload of viewers challenge. Yamazaki or bust? Is that a type of whiskey? I never had that. Probably fine. What kind of cola do I prefer? Coca. I don't really drink it unless I mix a small amount in my whiskey. But yeah, I wouldn't say like... I don't know, I just don't think Zola's a very good card. It's a 3-mana 2/2 that draws a card, basically. It's like a loot hoarder. And sometimes it forces you to draw a card that you don't want. And you can never draw a spell with it. I don't get why anybody would ever prefer Pepsi. I don't know the last time I had a Pepsi. But I never really drank any dark colas ever as a kid. If I had a cola, like, which again, I wouldn't really drink that many at all in general.
Magic is not a
I'll use my coin here, let's see.
Do not lose these.
Where's my Shadow Word Death? This is pretty sick. Pretty just sickening. Let's do this. I can't remember what's died. Mummy, some other crap. I'm just doing it because it's free. Oh, that's sick. I could have got this buffed actually. But I drank like orange soda or Sprite. Yeah, now that I'm an adult, more of an adult. It seems weird that people would drink a Pepsi over a Coca-Cola. Then again, there's some people that watch Redbeard over Dreads. It's a bit misleading. Saying draws you a card is implying you draw whatever random card comes next. You can choose a high value card, but that's more misleading because that's saying that you're always going to get a high value card off of Zola, which isn't the case. So what it does is it adds a card to your hand that cannot be a spell. And you must get less stats for the amount of mana you spent. If that makes sense, right? So like, what I think people oftentimes kind of misvalue or misinterpret is a card's maximum potential. Like, yeah, Zola's great if you're playing a Ysera and getting a Ysera and you can return Ysera to your hand and then you're playing your second Ysera. But most games, if you have a card as good as Ysera, you don't need to. You just win the game. So Zola doesn't matter.
Yes. But
if you're getting another Proto Drake, sure. But most of the time you play Proto Drake and you instantly win. So again, it just doesn't matter all the time. Sometimes it does though.
Let's give
Stats are there. I know. But if you're playing a Zola and you're getting a Mage Scribe, again, you probably have already won the game.
That minion
So
is not
cards that
ready.
help you win more when you're already ahead are gonna have skewed
Too full.
skewed win rates. Vodka tonic is my preferred drink. What I don't get the most is drinking gin. That stuff tastes like perfume. I can't say I've drank a bunch of gin. Maybe none. This one. I really wish all of his cards weren't Rune of the Ass Mage or whatever. Red is like a panda. Instead of bamboo, his diet relies on bird seeds and whiskey and cola. So true. Do we know what that is? Counter? Okay, cool. I just don't want this to... Oh, that's not good. Stupid shape.
My hand is too full.
Goodbye, Stormwind. Didn't he draw like 100 cards? How does he have more cards in his deck than I do?
Magic is not a toy.
I hate beer and wine, so maybe I want the stuff that gets me hammered. It doesn't really have a taste. Yeah, I drink a whiskey and a cola and it just tastes like a cola mostly. It makes you feel good. Give him a such skill for playing 2 runes and not winning. Sheep. Sheep's the MVP. Hey, we played a sheep. Sheep's played win rates going up thanks to us. Dirty Slipper and Bangers. I appreciate the follows. If anybody else wants to follow, that would be stupendous. Because, well, Redbeard needs to eat in the future. I need to eat now. I'm hungry. Maybe a mouthful of seeds. Seeds, not seed. I'm just messaging Pierce for no reason other than he didn't message me back this afternoon and I'm mad at him. What's my favorite McGriddle? I've never had a McGriddle in my life, but I really actually like, unironically, McDonald's pancake and sausage combo with a hash brown.
This is my moment.
I think I'd enjoy a McGriddle, but I'm scared I'm gonna go. I don't go that often. I'm scared I'm gonna go. I'm gonna order a McGriddle, and it's not gonna be as good as a pancake and sausage. I'm gonna be disappointed. I think it's the same thing, but give a try. Rocky Red, a boost from the Balkans. I have not. You wanna come over and drink it together? Let's do it. It's like the same exact pancake with syrup and sausage, or no, is it different?
I cannot play that.
Drink with me, friend.
Red, you need some AA meetings. You think so? Probably not. I drink like 1 whiskey and cola a day these days. If that. Hope you have a great stream. Thanks, Shiraz. I hope you have an even better stream.
Challenge accepted.
You will not stop my
You will
quest.
not stop my quest. I can go 4, 5, and then just raise dead for a stupid brewmaster. Oh my god.
I am
I love that card. It's horrible. It's horrible. I kind of respect it. Coin academic espionage. Like, we could lose to a 1-mana hero card. I don't even know what the Zyrella hero does.
Thank you.
But, not gonna lie, I respect it. And kill this guy. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I get a 1-cost copy of one of his shitters, right? Oh, frick. I missed face damage, sorry. Gambit, 502. Thank you, Gambit. Everyone enjoy the show. Don't mind that misflight. I'm sure 3 damage won't matter. I just figure he got a flesh giant or something and some healing cards, and I don't want him to get the discount.
I see a dark future.
That is incredible. That's his first draw.
It's a brand.
Oh my god. Well, I guess we're dead. That's so good. Those are his... How did he drop 2 cards?
Such skill.
How did he draw... Did I miss something? What does he have? 2? About to get memed. I mean, it's already over. I couldn't deal with this if I had 10 mana.
Magic is
Maybe
not
we
a
find a Psychic Scream. That's the only card we can use.
Do not lose these.
This bat. Such skill.
I can't even pretend like there's a game to be played. I can't. I respect the meme. That was pretty good for him. What did he spend? 2 mana for like 20 worth of stats on turn 5? Coined Espionage on 3 and he drew 2 cards until 5 regularly. Yeah, that's a good point. The guy increasing play and win rate of Academic Espionage. Yeah, it's not a good card, it's a fun card. And I actually wish it was a little better than it is. Like, I wish it drew you a card or something. Or cost, what does it cost, 4? Like, I wish it cost 3 or drew you a card or put one, like it should put one of them on the top of your deck maybe. Like that wouldn't really be that broken because you might not even hit, like you might hit a 1-drop or a 2-drop. I guess it would be kind of nutty if you played it for 4 and then your next draw was like a 10-drop for 1. That'd be kind of dumb. But the card stinks and I think we need to reward the memers. Play that next turn. I'm gonna take this one. I just don't think our hand is super viable right now to make it to the late game sometimes. Maybe 4 and draw card seems okay. 3 is a bit too much. I don't think it would be a good card for 3. That's a good draw. Okay, I wish I had Alex back now. Easier to say in retrospect, but I do wish I had Alex instead of a 3/6.
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
He knows I have this, so he should definitely take the trade.
Come on, share.
I'm gonna hold this. A pretty valuable card. I'm not super worried about keeping in this thing alive. So if we ripple, what if I heal here? I can fully clear with a heal and a ripple and this. And I do have a large minion. It's probably worth it.
Come on, share.
5/4. We could heal again. Kind of like that. That on 3 reminds me a bit of Deck of Lunacy when it was 2 mana and it was kind of broken. Which card? The 3-drop thing? Play this 1 and heal. Play the 6, 4 and heal. I think I'm just gonna play this. It's the biggest minion we can play. Kinda sucks to like float 2 mana. But if this was a Ysera, that'd be a pretty I'd be pretty happy with things. Never the poison minion. 4/5, so this doesn't do it. Just drop this.
I'm Undead, not dead.
Run it in. We're gonna need to bash through this thing, like even if this death rattle goes off, right? Espionage on 3 mana? But you'd still have 2/3 of your deck that aren't even discounted. And the cards that would be discounted, again, might not even be good. It's tough. It's just like, it's so close to a good, cool card. Well, it's so close to a...
Elements I like. Totems.
It is a cool card. It's just not good. It's so bad that it's not a card if you're really trying to win. But there should just be bad, fun meme cards too, and it for sure is that, as that last game has kind of showcased for us, right? Let's get this down. It could be Deathwing next turn. I don't want it to have to be Deathwing next turn though. How long is my longest run, like time-wise? It maxes out at 12 wins, and I've gone 12 a lot.
Elements
But the
I
longest
like.
run, probably like 3.5 hours maybe, if you're talking time, maybe like close to 4, with like a super greedy, slow, value-y type deck. Speaking of super greedy and slow and value, I think I'm gonna greed. Well, if I play this and this, I'm just gonna try to bait out some more. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna go face. The cards in our hand aren't particularly good. Deathwing has a sick entrance, so... That's fine. Must be draining after 4 hours. I mean, I stream every day, almost every day, for in between, like on average, probably like 7.5 hours. Almost no days off. I would rather do 2 runs that last 4 hours and they both went, 10, 11, 12 wins, than do 6 runs and they all go 3 wins and we stream for, whatever, comparable amount of time. Got your tarp back on. We're parking you outside tonight. Sorry, Tobogganator. Not all cards have to be good. Yeah. But I think it's a fun card, and I like when the fun cards are good. Like some of my most favorite cards are not good cards, and it makes it tough to pick them and to play them. Deck of Wonders, Academic Espionage, even Elise. Like they're kind of tough, right? How many wins do I have? We can look after this. I think we have about 43,000. Oh, I think we have about 43,000 on, I don't know, I just card draw could be kind of valuable in this matchup. On NA, I think a couple thousand on EU and maybe like close to 1,000 on Asia. So under 50, but over 45,000. Hey, is Refugeek here, by the way? Is Alez here? I mean, 2 Malagos don't really work, so I have to take Brightwing, right?
I'll take you with me.
I don't have a choice. Has a played win rate of 41%. Yeah, Espionage, I think... It's a 4-mana do nothing a lot of the time. Like, you don't even draw the card. Develop nothing, add nothing to your hand, and you don't draw the cards that got discounted, and that's not good. Whereas something like Allura or Zola are always going to do something. They're minions that have stats, at least. Regardless of how much you're getting or whatever. You're at least getting something on the board. And that's always going to be better, unless you're playing something like an Arcane Intellect, where you're spending 3 mana to guarantee you add 2 cards to your hand, which is going to allow you to put stuff on the board or remove things to the board some percentage of the time. Maybe 3 mana is warranted? One could argue 2. Yeah, I don't think 3 would... I don't think it would be a good arena card for 3 mana. And I gauge all this stuff off of arena, not constructed, because I don't like butthole constructed. But I don't think it would be a good card in arena. Like, it could cost 0 mana and probably wouldn't be a great arena card. For 0, you could probably run it. Just be like, oh, okay. Like, it's not costing me any mana, at least. I can... Close to 5? I heal, I have 4 mana. I really don't want to play this. I also don't want to play this because I want to be able to play Malagos next turn.
Yes, but how?
What if I just bonk this like 7 times? 4. I can hit here. 3. Hit. Maybe I do that and it just has 1 large minion. Big whoop. I have a couple of minions on the board. If I hit here first to get the buff here, it doesn't work.
Yes, but how?
Eye for an eye. I'll take you.
This is gonna die no matter what, so... Yeah, he's got a big minion. I hope he doesn't have, you know, like a Nova or something. And a Chatterword Death, otherwise I'm dead. Is Spudspot a real person? He's... Let's just say he has real feelings. And if that defines a person, then so be it. But no, in a more accurate sense, he's just a bot that repeats the word but sometimes.
The courage of man shall not fail.
Shit. That's a bad start to this turn.
From your passion shall rise light.
What the glorious hell are you doing? Why would you do that? I really want to play Malagos, but... That was a poor use of Ibis. That was not good. Reg, you're still live? It's 7 a.m. I'm always live at this time. Almost every day I'm live at this time. The times we're live at this time, it's like 96 or 97% of the streams of our career. Could have got a shitter. I haven't heard this song in a while. I love this one. Where's Alez? He hates this one.
Mommy needs 5 more.
Do 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 do. Anytime you're gonna play Malagos, you will for sure draw a spell immediately.
Listen, you brats.
Do I ever heal? I'm just playing Malagos, dude. F this. Ibis waste? Yeah, he wasted Ibis.
Not this day.
Probably better here, huh?
Not this day.
I don't want to get that back.
Give me your best shot.
Shoot it for 1, drop a worm. That's actually kind of sick. I didn't really think about that. If we have any 1 health minions or he just finishes minions off, it gets really good. Heal plus Night Captain? Yeah, that was a play for sure. That's so funny. I think they just like start dealing 8 to our face real quick. Still want to play this. I'm gonna double trade with this thing. That's crazy. It's like if you give it, I don't know, Wind Fury or something, you could buff it. Start like I think that's a way to lose the game, leaving that thing up. Gambit, thanks for the follow.
Time may pass.
That's a bummer. That's a drafted Ysera. We have 7, 11, 15, 18. We need 5 damage. Do I have enough? Might have enough. Was I counting those? 7, 11, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I need 4 damage. So I'm 1 mana off, right? Which might be enough still. I'm like 1,000,000 mana off, sorry. Codicium, what's up, dude? Doesn't really make sense to do it this turn.
No time.
I'd rather heal something. My face, maybe? Like raise dead and heal my face.
Mummy needs 5.
Sorry. Are Yayoing? I mean, it's just gonna die if he wants it to die. I just got gifted a Tarantula Graham sub from Hedgabore. Hey, thanks so much. I'm gonna go thank him. I'm gonna go over to
Unity.
that for me. That's awful for me. He awakens. Oh my goodness. How do I do ground emotes? Oh, maybe I can get through? No, he can hit there. I'm probably gonna lose this game. I mean, Zilly and Ysera's pretty strong. Zilliax's a lot less strong than Ysera. I need to do some emotes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm 2 off again. Is that right?
Yes, but how?
What reach do we have from legendaries? Baron Geddon. Potentially a Ysera, but over 2 turns. I'm gonna kill the Ysera. I'm gonna push damage too. Am I? I could do this, but I have other plays. Let's do Ripple. Let's do Smite. And we might want the reach from that, maybe. Oh my god, what button did I just hit? Oh, you want to smite our own guy? That's actually, yeah, you can push 1, smite it, get a buff, trade. So we would have been 1 off. Close though, I didn't count that. Reflex can see, no, I just hit the escape button on accident. Dream. Wait, how did I get that back in my hand? Didn't he already dream that? Oh, I raised at it. Oh, maybe I should have played 2 small minions. I thought he dreamt it.
Mistakes are how we
We'll
grow.
be fine. It wasn't.
He should know we don't have any spells. Right? Because we played the Malagos, but it's okay.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
We didn't get his Ysera. We didn't get his Zilliax. We did, however, get his Jungle Panther. which is good. Well, not for us, but for him. I just don't think we're getting there with the Knight Captain anymore.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Let's just play our mana rather efficiently and force him to have an answer to this board. And let him draw his Jungle Panther now. Seems fair. To me, personally. We've used all of our spells, which means our Mage Scribe is mostly a dead draw also, which is not good. We have other cards that are good, though. Ayaya? I mean, I'd rather have a 3-6 than a 3-2. We could do this next turn. It's possible. Probably more likely well, maybe we do this and this. Tune. Heal? So I'm gonna play. We'll go Brightwing now. We're gonna go 4-3-3. Not an ideal card. This card actually kind of gets stymied by the 5-7 a bit. So I think I'd rather have the 4-2, which can actually help us trade into it potentially. Isn't a 4-9 a decent body? Yeah, sure. Yeah. But it won't really help us the turn we draw it, other than plopping a big fatty on the board, which is worth something. Really want to just play this. 3-1. This does protect this thing. Also, I should have played this one. That's just better. We float a mana anyway. But there's a chance that this is lethal. 3, 6, 8. He goes up to 9. It's not lethal. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. There should be a rule. If you play Ysera, you get bad RNG from your Mad Bomber. You don't get to kill my 3-1 as well.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Oh, maybe it's not right to trade. I don't know. Gonna hit there, heal his face, he's dead, maybe? It's quite risky. Yeah, he really risked it. But it worked out for him. No! No! Don't give him the Elven Archer. I threw it face, remember? This doesn't die to Shadow Word Death, which he almost certainly is going to draw this turn. Alright. We ducked and dodged the first one, but the last bomb came out for the minion's face. Yeah, that's alright. It's fun as long as we win. I am stunned.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Welcome. And say ribbit. Sonic boom. DMCA. The infamous Panther makes an appearance at just when you needed him most. But we beat a Ysera, who did some Ysera things.
Cyrilla versus Illidan.
This ends now.
Oh, I'm gonna
This
keep the
is
Knight
my
Captain.
moment.
I don't. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna keep it all. I don't know if keeping Knight Draconic Studies is necessarily the best thing, but it's probably not the worst thing. Since when am I with Team Liquid? Since October, but they announced it in December. So I think it's been public knowledge for like 2 months, and it's been on the books for close to 4.
short.
Haven't watched in a while. I've missed you, dude. And now that you're here, all is right in this world again. Let's take the Mage Scribe. Could be Deathwing, but we have a hand that's gonna live to Mage Scribe. It can be quite nice. Deathwing is good against Demon Hunters, so not a lot of answers they have, right? So. In the winter, how come it doesn't become Team Solid? Because Team Liquid is a global entity. It's always summer somewhere, baby. My friend thinks the tentacle with the eye looks like an ovary and a fallopian tube. It kind of does.
Hot out of the kiln.
I'm inclined to agree with your friend. Think I'm just gonna do this. I don't see, well... I don't want to take more damage. Taking enough as it is. We lose the discount with Big Whoop. We're gonna coin 5 into 5 probably. Or just play 2 into 2, which is also okay. On this board, with nothing else, I'll probably just put the 5 out. Empty board, it is strong.
With every strike, we will strike
Team
back hard.
Equator. Isn't it always winter somewhere too? Yeah, but some places like LA in the winter it doesn't get freezing.
With every strike,
That's where I'm
we
from.
will strike back harder.
That's where your friend Red Bute's from. 2-2, then shoot it. Or bump and then captain it. That's pretty good too.
Eye for an eye.
Next on the chopping block.
We have 2 large minions. LA is for dorks. Well, consider me the head dork.
For now.
Okay, 4 and 1, pretty good. And 1 Ysera defeated. That's one way to make the opponents concede. I felt pretty good.
Versus Tyrande.
Felt pretty good about that. Beating the Demon Hunters,
This is
whom
my
we
moment.
hate. I'm not gonna. This is a great hand to mulligan, full mulligan. I don't want to have the cube. I don't even want to see it because I know if I cube anything, it's getting entombed against a priest. How'd I draw 8 cards and none of them cost less than 4 mana? How's that possible? Most of our curve is so good. Okay, sure. Didn't make it to Mage Scribe? No.
Mind if I roll need? Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
I am stunned.
I'm not really stunned. I knew it was in there. I have cube in my hand. I'm sure you just drew it.
Count your blessings, mates.
I'm gonna coin out the 4? I guess I do, right? Because if he kills it, I can always just raise dead and replay it. Raise dead costs less than 4, that's true, but it's unplayable. Did I say something something? The cards that cost less than 4 that are playable, I meant. But you got a point. 0 is less than 4. It's okay. Relatively, you know, fine, right? I'm just gonna play the 4. I don't want to float any mana. He could heal, bump, ping. He might just trade. He might just be like, oh darn it, this stinks for me. Who knows? Heals to 4. Trades to 1.
With every strike, we will strike
fine.
back harder.
I'm gonna cube it. It's so good to cube it here. We know like a turn ago he didn't have Entomb. He didn't have one of his Entombs. Doesn't always immediately get added to his hand when I cube.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Alright, now we gotta kill it off as fast as possible before he draws it. How do I get 1 damage? I think I'm just gonna Entomb his guy. I hate this thing. Just don't give it to him. Just give me a few turns. Let me just kill my cube for once. I don't know if I've ever had a cube die. We gotta start looking at Allura. What can it give us? Draconic? Shadow Word Devourer, which is okay. Ripple. Extra arms, which is actually pretty good. It's all good. It's really killing it? How would you ever kill the cube? It's crazy. That's absurd to me. Howdy, what's up, Pierce? What have I missed? Redbeard's become very popular. Video Blobby, what's up, dude? What's up, Blobster?
Man. Not awaken.
It's huge. Healed face? Yeah, why did he not heal face? Probably stream sniping and playing around Night Captain. Heal yourself? The Korak? That's much better. Yeah, this is a little better. But yeah, I was gonna captain the Korak, I thought. Next turn we could trade heal, yeah. Reckley used to play this on his stream.
Pride now.
Rest in peace, Reckful, for sure. I didn't really know him personally, but
On the chopping block.
if anybody, needs any help or anything, life feels like total dog shit, just give me a call or
Don't keep your thoughts to
talk to Pierce. We can figure it out. Life's hard, but we'll get you in the direction of some professionals at least. It's topsy-turvy-in? It is, actually. It is.
Magic is not a toy.
It is. The story's an unfortunate one. It can be avoided for other people, hopefully. You stream sniped and heard how much you wanted your cube popped. Ain't gonna lie. Nice cube poppin's always, I must have lethal eye. I don't know.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
Off with their heads!
I didn't count. It was closer than I thought. I thought I was like 100 over. Just Smork, we never count. Can you stand and show the hoodie? Sure. 5 wins, pretty good. I'm stuck to the computer. And when I come down, when I come back down into cam, I won't have a head.
Victory or death.
This is my moment.
Pretty cool, huh? You want to buy it? Go to the teamliquidstore.com. Can I do a twirl? That'll cost extra. This rump is plump. I'm not taking Temporis. I get offered Temporis a lot. I don't like him. I have to fart, but I really... I think it was gonna make a lot of noise. Hey, thanks. One twirl. Costs a little more than that to get me to stand up twice in one stream. Thanks for the 1 bit though. You have to play in League of Legends tournaments? No. I said just play Hearthstone Arena in your underwear every day. Alright. You got it, boss. Mom said to never hold back. Best advice, fart at will. Oh, I fart. And I will fart more. I mean, losing the discount on the dragon sucks, but skipping my turn 2 turns in a row I think sucks more. So life is about finding the right outlook, right? Trying to be optimistic. I don't want to skip turn 3. I don't want to skip turn 4. And I don't want to lose my dragon discount. But I have to make a choice. I've chosen.
Got me fired up.
This song's kind of cool. It's kind of loud though. It's better. Bump and clear. Trade. And Cuban. Now I'm not worried about getting entombed. Remember like 2 days ago we did a 12-hour stream? 5 a.m.
Now we're cooking.
Trying to compare this stream to the last stream. On that one at 5 a.m. we had 3,000 viewers. 2,900, let's say 3,000. Today we have 24,500. Geek Bri with the 5. Thanks so much, Bri. That might be the worst card ever made. Thanks so much, Bri. So maybe we don't do 12, maybe we do like 8. We do like 11, I don't know, we'll see. Clears the board. Well, that's actually not true. It clears most of the board. Viewer retention's down. Shirt off time. Well, the peak viewership was lower. Actually, viewer retention's up, so I'm thinking about putting another sweater on. I like your analysis. It's a 2/3 weapon for 1 mana. You guys don't know what this does? It gives him a pretty cool little effect that's not repeated on any other card. It looks beautiful, and it's awful. He didn't draft it, he just got it. Cool, cool art though. Never really looked at that card. There's like some monsters behind him. Why not heal, then trade? I want these to come out now.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
I want them out earlier. The more minions I can have, the more damage I can have, the more damage I can deal to him. Unfortunately,
beware the shadow.
Barov is kind of annoying. These are good cards though. Art is cool, the text not so much. Yeah, that's true. This, on these type of cards, is a lot better. But I think what I want to do, I think what I ought to do is something akin. Dude, this turn is horrible. I'm doing this. I've changed my mind. I was gonna do this and this. If I could do all 3, I would. So we get it kind of out of range of the bar up. Man, this guy's got some funky stuff. More cash. Little monsters kick you in the balls each time you use the weapon. Even when you don't use it though. Like this is why this card's so bad. It should double all damage to Alterac while attacking, probably. And that would be kind of an interesting card. But my minions deal like 100 damage if I can connect, and that's why this card can be rough. His hand is too full. You want a full hand. A full hand is better than a not full hand. That'll actually kill this guy while Barov's on the board. He might not have accounted for that.
This place is scary.
He might have said, fuck. That 6-drop is too good, maybe, I don't know.
I must choose.
You know what I like? Playing Hearthstone Arena. The hero portrait effect, it's beautiful. It's really cool. It should do that more. I like shadow form. Looks really cool. This looks cool.
Who wants to scrap with me? Who wants to scrap with me?
Do this and this. I'm just not at a very low life total. I may be a bit of a low life, but I don't have a, you know, my life total's not that low. Timeout.
No tomb can hold me.
You're not a low life, Redbeard. I appreciate that.
No tomb can hold me.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Trade, shoot. I'd like to get to that. Is there any way I can get to it? Not really, right? Alright, let's just do this. I don't know if any of the math is gonna like not work out for us because we're doing this, which might be the case. It's also a good card to get down before like a Deathwing. We get Deathwing and get a bunch of 1/3s. You seem to have an average amount of life. Yeah, right now, probably a little above average. Can always drop that. If I were to rework this card and make it better, it was kind of constructed semi-playable though at times, so maybe it doesn't need to be much better. Give me 4 health. Give me 4 health each time. And who's that following? If it ain't Spillkig. Spilly. Need a buttload more followers if we're gonna match 2 days ago. So we had Gambit. What the fuck did you just do?
What have we?
Dark one snatch all.
We've had 211 followers. 222 followers. We just need 54 more. That's it. That's all. This meta needs more freeze effects. I actually really like the freeze theme and the freeze effects. I think this card that he played is awesome. Kind of destroy a minion, freeze the board. It's kind of funky. It's not. It's like similar to Execute and Coerce, but feels different. I think Glacial Guardian and Wild Pot Cavern are too strong. Cards like Wind Chill. Like Wind Chill feels so good, but not broken. The 2 mana 3/2 that gives you 1 should probably be a 2/2. Maybe. I like it. Guardian just shouldn't be so big because it freezes the board and then kills you. And that's kind of feels bad. We also just kind of need a return to Ungoro or something like that.
What we stood for.
I must choose.
Who is next on the chopping block? What's the hero this world needs?
I just want to wallop him. Just want to. What if he silences me? I guess I'm a little afraid of a silence or something. Windshield's one of my favorite new cards. Yeah, it's an awesome card. I like cheap cantrips, right? Like, what is another comparable card? Grandma Fondue. Thank you, Graham of the Ninja. Thank you for the follow. Stop Trump trading. I'm one of the best Hearthstone players in the entire world. Whatever I do is probably right, and if I do it and it's wrong, then I apologize, sir. And I should listen to your sporadic Twitch advice more often. Could have 2 more health on the card too. Traded into the Forge Ring and Nightcap into 5/3. I was gonna throw everything base first, so I changed my mind. Could have done a lot of things when you when you think about it. Thank you. Such skill. I'm at 6 wins. Our lowest, man. Every time Summit raids us, which is twice, our runs are so good. Our decks are good. Our runs are good. My luck is good. That's delightful. It truly is. Such skill is so BM-y. I like to say well played at the end of the game when I win, and I try to say it when I lose too, so I don't look like a total jerk all the time. Sometimes you're annoyed and you don't want to say well played, but yeah, I try to. Even when I'm annoyed, I'm trying, okay, let me say well played. Because I don't mean it as a PM. I wish there was it's hard because if somebody's upset, everything can kind of be taken sarcastically, right? But I don't know. I kind of wish that like the emotes were like, "Hey, thanks. Hope the rest of your games go well," or something like that. That'd be kind of cool one. Thank you when you concede. I mean, if there was one that said like, "Hey, thanks for playing. I appreciate. I hope you have a nice day," or something like that. That'd be okay. I know you don't mean it as a PM, but Blizzard did. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, some of them some of them are confusing. Some of the emotes, and some of them are like.
Your soul shall be mine.
Some of them are like, what? Like, yeah, that kind of sounds like a jerk. Some of them are perfect though, so you probably get a mix of everything, right? I'm gonna take the Holy Smite. Going second, we might just need to like chop something down early, right? I don't know what the worst offender could be, but we don't want to get overrun. I will pray for you. I think if I like the first one that comes to mind, I think is Khadgar's Threaten. No, the best are the Death Knights, but Khadgar's Threaten. Time for a lesson, insolent pup. It's so good. It's so disrespectful.
You will not stop my quest.
But my favorite is, if I had to pick one emote, is Frostlich Jaina's Bow to Your Queen. I just think it's very sensual. It's very sexual. Bow to your queen? Hey, it's not like you're given an option. You're bowing to the queen. You should be thankful for that opportunity. I gotta get one more win. It's gonna be a little tough if he gets a Ysera, but what if I get a Ysera? Take the Proto. dicey though. Sand's not ideal right now. I get thank you a lot when I concede. I'm like, I guess I'm being BM'd. It's hard to say. The true BM was a sorry emote. I liked the sorry emote. I thought that was really good for putting pesky BMers in their place when they would BM you like all willy-nilly. And then you would end up winning. You'd be like, sorry. Sorry your BM didn't work. The sorry emote was so good. The biggest loss that Hearthstone has had, probably single loss, was the loss of the sorry emote.
Better be something good.
Who else? Deathstalker Rexar had a good one too. I can't remember exactly. Like, I will hunt you forever or something like that. Like, fuck, dude, forever? You mean like 2-3 years? No, forever, dude. He's always coming after you. Sorry emote and the Jaina boob nerf, yeah. We need more of Jaina's boobs. Totally. Yeah, of course. I like the oops, wish they didn't replace it. Yeah, me too. I would like to get back into it. Any advice? My advice is invest the time and the effort and the energy to play Arena. I can't tell you how many times people like play and come and go and hate Constructed and always want the metas to be better, but Arena's been pretty consistently good for 6 years. And my advice for getting into Arena would be, you know, just play it. Take a couple of lumps, have a couple of like bad runs, and if you're at all of a competent player or at all interested in actually getting good, it really isn't that hard to get competent at Arena. I think you could do it, and I don't even know you. Or spend $100 if you want to play Constructed. Save yourself some time, right? Like, you're gonna go buy like Madden. I'm not like, you know, I'm not a Blizzard shill or anything, but I mean, like, if you're gonna go buy Madden and NBA, you know, or you know, Halo 7, just spend $100, craft a couple of decks. Hearthstone does a good job of giving you free stuff now if you don't want to wait at all. Spend $50. You can make a viable deck. Constructed eats poo. Yeah. My first advice is just play Arena. It's free. You get to play more fun games, and you don't have to spend any money. So, Microsoft shill. Blizzard and Microsoft can be the same thing, right? Sort of. If you live in ARG, Constructed is cheap. What's ARG? What's it? Arena is literally not free. No, it's literally free. You don't have to spend a single US dollar. Because they have... going back to my deck. They have the option to spend gold, and they give you a copious amounts of gold just for the reward track, and you can actually earn that gold by just playing Arena. In the past, you had to grind Constructed. You had to win games of Constructed to earn little chip amounts of gold to be able to compete in the Arena. But now they just give it to you for free. Gold, 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 gold. Oops, didn't give me gold. Gave me 150 gold earlier than it seems. So you don't have to spend any world currency other than the gold from Gadget Zan or whatever. You can spend EU dollars. You mean British sterling pounds or whatever? Oh, fuck. But to say that Arena's not free is kind of like saying nothing is free, right? Because everything costs time or money or energy or dirt or manure or whatever. But what I mean by free is you don't have to spend any of your human currency to play Arena. And you can play pretty much as much Arena as you want if you're willing to invest a relatively small amount of time. unlocking arena on all 3 servers and just doing your daily quests, which can again just be completed playing arena. It's not like again you have to switch to another game mode and grind that to progress. I remember grinding for meager amounts of gold for another arena run. I used to do that. I used to have to sit and play like 3 hours of constructed, so I could like you'd have 125 gold, and you'd have to win fucking 15. What do you have? What, 9 games? I can't remember. You had to win like 9 games of constructed, and when your win rate's like 55% for the good decks, you'd have to play like 20 games of constructed, then average play rate of like whatever 8 minutes, 10 minutes, or something stupid like that. God. Blizzard is so stupid. Just let people play arena. It's the best. And now they kind of do. So I guess they saw some light. They failed upward into something good. I farmed casual for 30 daily win cap. Oh man. That was a grind. Was it, you could grind, you could get like 150 gold a day from winning 30 games or something? I can't remember. Used to grind arena to afford packs. Now constructed is doo-doo, so I have 20,000 dust. Yeah, so again, if you want a constructed, that's the thing though, like this is gonna sound like dumb, but arena is like the Lamborghini. It's like the convertible of Hearthstone. You want to play the best game mode and look sick and look cool, like Summit and Redbeard, just play arena. You want to like put the top up and ride in the rain, it's still functional, it's still awesome, just play arena. You want to put the top down and cruise to like an all gold stylish collection, just play arena. You do it all. Maybe it's more like a 4-wheel drive Jeep or like a woolly mammoth you ride to work. I'm not sure, but no matter what, arena's the best. If you don't think so, then I hate you. There's a world in which we could play this. Take the trade. I don't want to. Wish you could use dust to enter the arena. Then all this dust would be useful. No, 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 no. You guys are looking at it all wrong. Dust is most useful for arena, as you craft golden legendaries, intimidating your opponents, eliciting more concedes and more nerves, winning more games, you net gain more gold. Use the dust to flex on your opponent. That's the key. I don't want to take damage. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm pushing a lot of damage right now. It costs 6 manures for an arena run in my country. But like what I mean, like you could, like everything costs money, right? Anything that's free. Oh, I'm not gonna buy food, I'm gonna farm it. Okay, well you gotta pay for the land, or you gotta pay for the, whatever. Like an axe to chop the tree down. You gotta pay for something. Hey Cole, how are you, man? If you live in Poland, construct is a week's worth of groceries. Oh, that's not good. I'd like to use my dust to craft the hero portraits. That would be cool. But they make a lot of money from cosmetics, I think, relative to the amount of effort they put in. So it's probably a large profit margin for them. I delete them out of spite. You hate golden cards? Leo, aren't you a Dreads mod? You know, you could lose your license for a statement as, treacherous as that. Oh, come on, dude. Stop this madness right now. $69 dudes. In which case, if you may not know, that is Cole's the sex number. Neutral golden cards don't bother me, but I like the colors of the class cards. I wholeheartedly agree with you, actually. There, I like the colors, particularly Hunter, Mage. I agree. It'd be kind of cool if they did like an alternate art with the class borders, non-golden. But I like the golden cards too. I do. Okay, now I kind of want to turn golden cards off. That'd be cool. People get mad at me though. Red, you're the sickest Hearthstone Arena player. We want to see your golden cards. I like the animation, yeah. Yeah. When do you stream again, Colst? 24 hours from now at the earliest. Colst, can I ask you something? What is your schedule? Like, just it's like centered around work schedules and stuff, or how does that work? Is it another pen flinger?
Eye for an eye.
So many priests today. Is that good or bad? My schedule's constantly changing. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's hard. But if you guys don't know, Colst has a pretty sick YouTube. That's another good way to learn. I think Colst has some good tutorials on his YouTube. If you're trying to just get into the initial stages of Arena, try to like, you know, some of the concepts are a little over your head. I think Colst does a pretty good job of breaking them down in some videos. But Colst has a pretty poppin' YouTube. In which case you can kind of like have a little more leisure to upload at your own pace. He uploads a lot, but I mean, like, you don't have to be on at a certain time. You can make 5 videos and release them all at the same time. Our YouTube is doing okay. All we do is upload full runs, though. I don't make custom content for YouTube. I probably should. But I don't know how, so. I've got... I don't know what this can do. It just feels like I want to do it.
Become the hero this world needs.
I like Mage Scribe.
Greatness calls.
You know what? I did not account for...
Mistakes are how we grow.
I did not account for that one specific card. I didn't really even know it was in my deck. Hey, Leo, thanks for the sub. I went to AEW Wednesday night and we'll go tonight as well, so that kind of took up the time. I would have streamed. What's AEW? I'm back. Welcome back. I wish he was at 5. Probably doesn't make a huge difference, but I do wish that he was at a lower 5 total. It's WWE's new competitor. Oh, are you really into wrestling? Do you wrestle? I think I remember you saying that you were an Olympic wrestler before. He'd be dead, right? If I had been a better entertainer. Let's start here. I kill some stuff, that's cool. Man. No matter what Redbeard does, he always finds sicker lethals every time he misplays. What's wrong with watching buff dudes and undies sweat and grope on each other? Nothing. Hey Tennis, how are you, dude? Who raided us? So we got raided by Summit1G. If you've never heard of him, he is a famous Hearthstone Arena player. You should check him out. And what's the bet for? 11? Why have we set the bet to 11? Alright, should we have another whiskey and cola? I think yes. And I'm in charge, so why not? If you've not yet hit the follow button, now's the time to do it while we're queuing up. So you remember to come back and so Redbeard can eat. Maybe we shouldn't have a whiskey and cola. I didn't bring my cup. Oh my god. I thought we would have a match by now. I guess not. Is Summit a female streamer? No. He's man's man. I'm drunk tonight. How's he have so many viewers? Redbeard's growing. Extensive beehive. We need you here. I also got raided by Summit. Go follow him, okay? Please. Please. He's growing at an exponential rate. Hey, got a match. Neato. So I'm hurting my arm. Why is my arm... I need like a pad here. Gyrella.
This ends now.
This is my moment.
This card is so good for dealing with that stupid 2/2 and all the 1/1s it spits out. I'm not gonna ditch it. Is Priest or Pally better? I think Priest is better actually right now. Statistically, I've enjoyed Priest much more. I've had more success with Priest and far more fun, but that's usually the case. I don't find Paladin a lot of fun most of the time. I'm already at 2,000 words on the book. Isn't that like 2 pages? No offense, I'm just... Yeah, like, only like 2 pages.
Better be something good.
The music's like Sims 4 when you're building and I love it. Well, I'm glad you love it.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Whoa, golden wobbling runs look stupid. I'm choking on birdseed.
Each scar
500 per page?
foe vanquished.
How many pages is it gonna be? My god, this thing's gonna Ghibli don't touch that right now. Actually, we could just do this, huh? We put it all on here.
I am stunned.
I'm stunned. Blobbering runts. Video blobbery runts. Mr. Blobster, can I ask you? I don't know that much about Blobby either. What was he asking about? Oh, he was asking about Dose was hanging out here yesterday. Maybe Blobby's gone. You could ask Blobby what his life's like. If streaming is his occupation or pastime or hobby.
Pay
Or...
attention, class.
Maybe get 60,000 words, around 120. Are we allowed to know what it's about or no? Or is that like yet to be decided / revealed? Oh god, I dropped all my coins. Hey, who just got here? Who just showed up? Who's just got here in the last like 5 minutes? Was it you, the viewer? Could heal it. Just gonna take the card draw maybe. I don't leave the house. I respect it. Ever? Like 0? Or you just like don't really often leave? Me, I just got here. No you didn't, you've been here for a while, Imoniaki. I need that 1-drop spell again.
Hey, give me that! Hey, give me that!
Yeah, give me that.
I'm undead, not dead.
Hey Furiosa, good to see ya. It's me! It's me! 6 million is 4% of the US population, exactly. Henry the 7th. Oh man, we're getting close. We gotta get to 275 followers. We're at 225. We only need 50 more. Just 50 more.
Better be something good.
Someone's bound to come this way. I am stunned. With their heads!
Let's get a good press. 6 mana 7/7. Kill your 4/2 stealth. Don't leave often. I definitely do sometimes. I've caught a touch of agoraphobia. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's not too debilitating. I like to spend time alone. I feel like when I spend too much time alone, I want to go out, and when I go out, I want to go home and be alone. I think a lot of people are like that, right? Yeah, it's kind of like relationships sometimes. When you're single, you want to be in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, sometimes you want to be single. I fell asleep and I just came back and got here. Hey Ash, how are you? Red Warrior, Redbeard, steamrolling to 12. Our last priest went 12-0. This one's good too. I mean, this deck is very strong. Both decks are very strong. We've rolled some stinker priests too. We actually have Draconic Studies in this deck. And what else has been good? That 1 mana spell has sucked up some boards that, like, that Demon Hunter game we just played. Like, sometimes you just lose to that stupid 2/2. And now we just made it our you-know-what. Everyone wants to be single confirmed. I just think whatever your relationship status is, or a lot of, like, aspects of life, again, just going out, right? Like, you don't go out for a long time, you want to go out, and then you go out and you're like, oh, it's crowded here and it's smelly and my legs hurt, you want to go back home. I think that stuff is what it is, you know? I need a lot of alone time, which is a bit hard streaming because you do it so much. And I want to hang out with my roommate when I'm off. Yeah. I like a lot of alone time too. I don't know, it's dependent on...
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Sometimes, depending on what you're doing and who you're doing it with. Did you know that in the Spanish word, billion means a different number? Oh, I didn't know that, no. It's not an ideal hand here. Depends on who you're doing and who else is there. Sometimes it's nice to have like 4 or 5 people there watching you do it and watching you get done with it.
Is my suggestion.
This guy legit just tempo out a Zephyrus against me, and it's kind of working. I could make it 3/3 and kill this guy. I don't know, man. Maybe we'll get a Duskbreaker. That's a tempo Zephyrus. Crazy. A billion equals a trillion. Really? Oh, this card is so good. If I can get a cheap minion here. Is it good enough? Probably, huh?
Drink with me, friend.
Well, definitely. But I really want to kill this before he... I can't believe he tempoed his Zephyrus out. Maybe he's got 7 dupes or something. I just don't want him to cast one of these and get it back and get value. Gotta go bring the stream home with a plum. I'm gonna try... Are you talking to me? But thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I do. I am in awe. I don't know how many dupes he has. Maybe he's got enough to have that make sense. I'd probably just rather totem. What if you totem a 1/1? It's like not that much worse than a 3/2.
With every strike.
Don't necessarily want to lose the discount on Ysera, and I don't mind giving that up to hold both of these resources. Zinja. What up, Zinja?
We hunger for vengeance.
If we get hexed, it's really bad. I'm gonna try this. I think the cube on that thing is kind of dicey right now. Is there any way for me to cube and kill my cube the turn I play my cube? And if I have to say the word cube one more time, I think I'm gonna lose it. Like if we had a rush brush, I'd feel a little more confident. So it goes sometimes. Cube? Cube Ysera? Why would I cube Ysera? I don't really care about spitting extra Yseras out. They go on the board, not in my hand. Ysera's body doesn't really matter. It's good, it's big, but the cards that Ysera adds to your hand are what really matter. 1 mana, kill any minion. 3 mana, destroy the board. 4 mana, 7/6. Those are absurd. I say cube or pube. I'm alternating. First I say cube, then I say pube. And then I just follow the Fibonacci sequence there, alternating cube and pube in sequential order with, you know, accordance to the code. What a ridiculous question. Hey B-Bart, or as I like to call him, P-Fart. How dare you talk about Ysera's body like that? Ending up in your what? My what hole?
Nicole can't stop me, neither can you.
Beware.
I don't know. I really don't know what to do. This one? That one. Let's go here. I may cube this. We'll see. I'm not sure how the Fibonacci numbers go. Oh. Well, you're gonna have to look it up because while I could easily describe it to you up to the 17,000th instance of the sequence, that would be too easy for me and too easy for you as well. I pee and I fart from time to time. That much is true. Yeah, I bet. Oh, I bet you do.
Nicole can't stop me, neither can you.
Big Mama Ysera.
Time may pass.
We've got a pretty empty, relatively speaking, hand. So if I go here, it goes to 7, 8, 9, 10. I can do that. He's at a kind of a buttload of health, right? It makes an unstable evolution worse. Makes more stupid brewmasters worse. The card isn't really susceptible to awakens, particularly so. One plus X, where X is the last number. Exactly. I mean, that's obvious to me. But is it super obvious to that other guy? Alright, I need chat to wake up a little bit. No, dude, come on, you can't do that. Alright, now I'm gonna cube you, Sarah. She's taking a lot of damage.
Every nightmare
Might have a hex. I would say to that. I messed up. I messed up. I should have played that first. I forgot he was a dragon. It is what it is. Who are those guys? Let's play a special tune. Chat has to wake up though. Bert needs to wake up. What's up, Rubik's? Rubik's, do me a big favor. Have a great day. Maybe consider hitting the follow button. If it's something you want to do. Neely's here, ready to wiggle his arse. Why did I nightmare the beetle? That would have been better, huh? I predicted it. You didn't predict anything. Oh my god, why are they throwing snowballs at each other? Those fucking idiots. Those fucking dum-dums. Hit the follow button. Alright, there you go. That guy followed. If it ain't Rubik's. Store at base? You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. I'm just gonna awakens. Aren't I? My favorite song to walk down the street to. This is a good walk-in song. It's a nice walk-in track. Let's dream this sucker.
time.
You think that's enough, Ysera's? He's probably not happy, but I'm having a blast. Should I pick Mage and be sad, or try Warrior and also be sad? Mage has been pretty consistent for me. All things considered. Warrior has not been consistent at all. Consistently shit, I guess. I've seen, I think, like 1 Livewire and 0 Super Colliders in like 27 different Warrior drafts. All of them seem to go 4 wins, like 4-0 to 4-3. They're just so ill-equipped to compete. Just awakens, it's just his board that dies, right? 4, 8, 12, 15. Oh, I must have lethal, right? Probably close.
Every nightmare must end. Every nightmare must end.
Who is next
Anyway, that
on
song
the
was
chopping
awesome.
block?
Is this one of the boards you screenshot and send to Drez? Did I take a picture? I sent him to Judge. Whoa! I'm seeing double. 6 Ysera's. And we set the bet to 11 wins when we had 12 cards drafted, just for the record. We drafted, I think, like 7 cards, and then we just said, fuck it, let's set the bet to 11. So, what I'd say is, you know, good luck. If your opponent has Ysera, you will lose. Song? That was called Black Magic by Maximum Love. The song, actually I can go back for you. I'll get you the link maybe. I'm not gonna play it again, but we heard Twin Crimes earlier. Maybe throw like Feel Electric on. We haven't listened to the Maximum Love Boys in a bit. What cards did you draft that made you so confident? Draconic Studies. I don't remember actually what we had early in the draft. Let's look.
Cyrella versus Tyrande.
You give me strength. This is my moment.
What were our first couple cards? How old is this deck? Where's the priest? It's a shaman. It's a shaman. Feel electric. Hold on. Oh, we lost that game. This must be the draft. Alright, let's see. You take the first Mally. Conjure, Allura, 1 Draconic, and a Ripple. I really like Ripple. Hothead, Whelp, 2-drop, good 6-drop. Cube? Cube's good. Worm, 2nd Draconic. 12th pick was a 2nd Draconic. Draconic Studies are so broken. That's what did it.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Karen's nice. I think you go for 24 hours. No. But maybe. Didn't discover Ysera? Yeah, that's true. The thing about not discovering Ysera is, hear me out, Malagos draws your other Draconic, and your other Draconic discovers your Ysera. And then, since your deck is thin, because you drew all your spells, you draw your Brewmaster and you brew back your Ysera. So you're still getting 2 Yseras. Easy. TGIF, Redbeard, and chat. Hey, Hearthstoner, how are you, dude? Love that guy. Hearthstoner, we have a couple extra viewers today, so you have to ban people, okay? It's actually kind of interesting, because coining out the 6 is so good. But leaving his guy up and letting him cast a spell to like copy it or buff it is actually pretty bad. But if I Holy Smite, I can't like smite it and Sergeant it. I'm not playing a 3-1 instead of a Cairn, so if he buffs it, like, you know, whatever. Sometimes you have to bite the bullet and just let them do their stuff. Try to do your stuff. Nothing like hanging out with my 3rd favorite streamer and 2,200 of our closest friends. Leo Faria. Here's the professional. There's some big dogs down at the Cracker Factory, that's for sure. It's an interesting turn. It's less interesting now because now I just whoop him. This is pretty good too, though, huh? Well, this is kind of interesting now, I suppose. Do that, you smite, you play a 2, or you give up your Duskbreaker. I think we give up the Duskbreaker. Actually, I saved this. That's pretty valuable. Oh gosh, it's actually interesting. Okay, let's do this.
The courage of man shall not fail.
See how many cards he draws? Only 1. Darn it.
For honor.
Better be something good.
Another 12-win priest? Well, it's at least 10. Our runs today were 9-6, 9-6. And now potentially 10?
The courage of man
It's Hotline Miami.
shall not fail.
No. Maybe. I never played that game. I've listened to the soundtrack once, and I didn't love it. Everybody's always told me for like 4 years streaming that I would love the Hotline Miami soundtrack. And I maybe I only listened to like the first couple tracks. Just like never went back to it. But I didn't immediately fall in love, and I wanted to.
I'm undead, not dead.
Yes, it is dead. I know. I don't know. I don't even know what's on that. I think that Moon Track Dust is on it, and like the rest, I couldn't tell you another track. I guess this one. Anyway, once we fall below 2,000 viewers, I'm done. I'm done for the rest of the night. Okay. So if you want the stream to go on forever, just never leave. And tell your 10 hottest friends to join. Also make sure they're very rich and very generous with not just their wallets, but their bodies consensually, because my friend Pierce needs hot love making.
Light cannot exist without dark.
Play this, brew it back. I'm gonna do this.
Did I spook ya?
Feels kind of like shit, but this is just what I'm gonna do. Darn it. It's tough. He drew 4. 4's a lot. You asked for a lot. Where's the twerk? I withhold all my twerking out of respect for you guys. I imagine, you guys would be less happy if I was doing more twerking.
Give me your best shot.
I gotta draw the spells. I need the spells.
On with their heads.
Am I gonna burn a card? No. Perfect. Great. I like this art. I like that. I don't really like the dragon. I like the colors. So what do I do about that? I just die, right? I die whenever that gets popped. Unless I get a Ysera this turn, I just dream it. I have to lose so many valuable... Oh, I only get 1. I only get Nightmare. I could Ysera later, though. Which means I need to thin out my hand. I need to play this one. Play this in a 7. Maybe that's fine. We'll just dream it later. Okay, that's my plan. If he can crack it, then I'm in trouble, though. I think I might just die. Ysera or twerk? Damn it, yeah, sorry. No twerking. I love Cube, man. I always thought he had a cigar in his mouth. He's like some big old gelatinous cigar smoking piece of crap. Turns out he's got like a mace ball or something. He can probably kill his own guy, which is kind of fascinating. I don't want to spit directly in this guy's mouth. I need to thin my hand again. Dream's gonna cost me 1. I'm only gonna get 2 Ysera cards. I need the Awakens too. I want Awakens. God, this is so good. It's so good, except for the 8/8s that are in there. Alright, I have to do this. I can't win if that cracks. I could brew it back later, right? That's my plan. Still kind of gotta find a way to get another dragon. Do I have one? I have one in the deck. You've never twerked for us before. You're kind of new here. I did an infamous twerk once. Viewership plummeted. It took years to recuperate our Twitch standing. I shook my ass on stream. Brew Ysera? Yeah, maybe. Should cost 4 mana so I could get Awakens. It's gonna initiate it. Ripple and Night Captain it. Okay. Oh. It's not that bad. Unless he... Oh, fuck me, dude. Can't have that many. Gotta look at what cards are in my deck. Oh, we have no spells, right? Because we had Malagos. Duh. We're in a lot of trouble. I can only get 1 card from Raise Dead. So maybe we go here?
Yes, but how?
And then Raise Dead and get 2 cards before our pool gets less Yserified. Now we got Ysera back, that's a big deal. And set that up for later. If we do this, we take 8. 8's not that much.
Lightning strikes twice.
Opponent's about to squat on you. I'm about to do a big squat on him, if you know what I mean. I'm about to close my eyes. Imagine this. I'm facing down with Deformed Poet and do an Omega squat. Okay, we got a little bit of wiggle room. He's got a lot of removal in his hand. So... I gotta thin my hand. I don't really know how. The minute I play this, he knows we have Ysera. Stop playing Yseras. I have to. I don't see a great line here. Honestly, the best line is probably just brew Defender Beetle. The prospect of potentially brewing back Ysera is pretty enticing. Could have Goose. Yeah, you could have the Goose. It was like constructed. It feels like old constructed, where the board matters and your hand matters. And what you do on the board matters too. As long as he's playing small enough minions to die to my Dustbreaker, I'm cool with that. I'm properly inebriated because this song doesn't sound as bad as it sometimes does. No spells left? At least not of that variety. Play this.
Become the hero this world needs.
Could you brew back the AoE dragon? Yeah, we could. It gets a lot less valuable once he knows we have another copy of it. Do I identify as a pirate? No. I don't think I would do well on the high seas. I think I could be an adequate swashbuckler. Swashbuckler? Swashbuckler. But I don't know. Hurting people, not really my favorite. Just want Ysera on the frickin' board.
Above and beyond.
Beware the shadow.
It's giving me another damn card. I'm brewing it back. I feel like if he commits to the board, I want to have the option to wipe it here from this stupid card. It's really strong if you kind of can't do anything about it. What about the low seas? I mean, I go high. I go low too, you know what I mean?
Tombs.
Could you imagine if Rebby was one of the most famous people in the world? I'd be richer. My breath would smell the same, maybe worse. I don't even know what's in here. Something though. So I buff it. I play Ysera. I trade it. I steal some HP. I have too many options. I feel like it's kind of easy to fuck this up. I have Mage Scribe in the deck. I have to save at least one spell for Mage Scribe, which I guess is easy when you have Ysera. So we bump there, play this. That's fine, right? We could do that.
Challenge accepted.
Bump there. Play this. Suck some health. I kind of want this to die. Kind of want the Aluras. If he's got like a Scream, it looks like he might have a Scream. Kind of force him to play a Scream, maybe. Right? It's a lot of stats. I don't really care if it's going in my deck. Eventually I'm gonna draw it. You could Ripple and trade. Yeah, we have this thing though. I like using this before Ripple because Ripple can deal face damage. Ripple can heal my board, and this costs one less. Actually, that's a reason to do the other thing. Interesting. Wouldn't you want to do that on the cube?
Time may pass.
We'll see.
Greed is eternal.
Why not just Nightmare? Why not? Well, why not? Why anything? Because there's a lot of things that can happen, and we have to try to navigate through a lot of different things. But you could always do a bunch of crap. Why not? Because maybe I didn't think about it. Maybe because I had too many whiskey and colas, or maybe because I didn't have enough whiskey and colas. I'm not sure. Probably not that one though.
We will strike back harder.
He got my Bloodguard. It's a nice worm.
Every nightmare must end.
I mean, I got Bop It, but I'm actually kind of close to lethal, right? I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got a nowhere. If something sticks, I've got 13. He's at 24. It's an awesome game, especially because it looks like I'm going to win. But being able to, draw our entire decks, maybe it wasn't that awesome for him because I played like 12 Yseras. We each have 4 cards though. We have 7, 12, 25. But he's going to trade one of those away, which gives us 24. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 4, 25. I killed a bigger minion, so now I should have 23. I think. Could get a Mage Scribe here, and then I'll Mage Scribe and probably Ripple. Interesting. It's weird. We can just cube that. We can just dream that. Not super concerned. It's kind of interesting too. Kind of don't hate just playing this though. I think this game is unlikely to be lost, but losable. If I think too hard about it, we may end up overthinking. I should have played this already though. Give us a little more info on like what to potentially play around.
I am stunned.
We know he has one dead card, and that's some information. Feels like a bait. What's a bait? Like me baiting? He's baiting me into committing to the board? It is what it is. We're just going to win in fatigue if he can't clear our board. We have a Mage Scribe and a Bloodguard. Those are good remaining cards. And one of our 3 cards is a removal spell, so...
Magic is not a toy.
Kind of like having the protection around some forms of AoE. So let's do this.
Not losers.
Actually kind of bad. These are two bad cards. They do nothing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 18.
Every nightmare must end.
We know he has a cube. So let's play this. And then if he cubes and doesn't get a taunt, he's probably just dead. Hey Scaunchy, what's up, dude? Long time no see on Scaunch, man.
It's a brand new
Reclaimer?
Only the code.
fit to rule.
And he can cube that to try to roll a taunt.
The stars align.
Working your ass off? Gotta have an ass.
I grow short of hearts.
It is finished. You win.
10 win Starliner deck. He cubed into that. He didn't draft the Starliner. We gotta get one more win. This is a good game. That was an awesome game, huh? One more win for Redbeard. If he can do it. We'll see. We got 2 tries though. Doesn't matter, still Starline. He didn't Starline, he got a Starliner. I Starline. I'm rich. Oh crap, we should set up another bet, huh? Alright, let's do it real quick. Choose outcome. We win 11 games? Yes, duh. Fun game. Hey Jared, how are you, man? Will we win 12 games? I'll give you guys 2 minutes, okay? The queue might not even be done by then, but you guys got 2 minutes. Oh crap, I went full screen. Wait, nobody's followed for 26 minutes? Is that right? Dismiss that. Why do I not see chat? Nice run. Hey, if we can get one more win, that'd be delightful. Now chat's back. Weird. Do I think the Rams can beat the Bucks? I'd say it's a foregone conclusion. Basically a guarantee the Rams are gonna win. I would put your entire life savings on the Rams if you want to make a ton of money. Rams. Bucks. Odds. What are the odds? I think it was Bucks plus 3 points or something. They gave the Bucks 3 points or something. The Rams get 2.5 points. Come on, dude. 50-50? Yeah, I mean, it's probably 50-50. I don't know. It's probably, I don't know who's favored. I don't really follow football. I like football. I don't follow it that close that I've got a firm opinion. Looks like it's a pretty close game, though. Rams must destroy the Bucks, and the Chiefs must destroy the Bills. I'm from LA, so I've been rooting for LA since we got our team back. I had to root for Jared Goff, so you know what? I don't care what anybody says about Matt Stafford. I get to root for Matt Stafford instead of Jared Goff. That's a win. We might lose the game, but I already won. Bet against Tom Brady. Yeah, that's probably a poor bet, historically speaking. I'm rooting for the Bills and the Packers. I like the Bills. I like Jared Allen. Is that their quarterback? I think that's their quarterback, right? He's cool. Look at this 12-win hand. Shieldmaster, Whelp, Stormwatcher. Football is the absolute worst sport to bet on. Fact. I think the NHL playoffs, when you could bet on a team's Corsi in terms of predicting playoff appearances and success, was like the most sound bet you could make for a while. I might be making that up too. Alan School's QB watched a documentary about him. Oh yeah? I bet a lot of those professional athletes have interesting lives and interesting stories, very unlike our lives. Redbeard's documentary is coming out soon. I think it's going to be pretty interesting too. Redbeard sat motionless for 12 years, then turned on his stream, and now here he is. Josh Allen, sorry. Like I said, I didn't say I'm a crazy football. I like watching football. I like listening to Bill Simmons' podcast, and they talk about football. So, but I know hockey a lot better than I know football, and probably basketball a lot. The NFL has so many players. Every team's got like 60 players. It's hard to keep track of. I mean, clearly I didn't even keep track of the QB, but it's hard to keep track of the skill-based positions. Watch the preview of the Redbeard documentary at Sundance. A lot of boos. A lot of critics walked out. A lot of people say that people boo the best movies of all time. So I think that bodes well for us, Alez. Plus, as the lead choreographer on the film, you have some level of responsibility. A lot of people booed Total Recall, the original, with Arnold Schwarzenegger at the Sundance Film Festival where it premiered. And history has proved that Martian espionage, poorly contrived, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie. Total Recall is a classic. It is. That's how I would describe it, as a classic. It is. Wonderful. Impact. God, I'm gonna go broke today. Almost 500,000 farts. Alright, you're subbed to this channel now though, alright? Some might say that's not good for you. I'm gonna die if I don't get something on the board. Alright, thanks. Thanks for cashing in 300,000 farts. Good lord. That's a lot of points. Can I get a shout out from my boyfriend, Bryce? He's a super fan, watches you all the time. It would mean the world, you know? I'll tell you what.
Each scar.
I don't think so.
Foe vanquished.
But, on second thought, sure. What up to Bryce? Happy birthday from that man or woman. Congratulations / I'm sorry, depending on how they treat you. Life is good. Huh. Daddy knows doing. Thanks for the gift sub. Thanks for hanging out here long enough to accrue 300,000 points. Was Total Recall the movie where Arnold fights a series of crazy bad guys in a death match? No, that was fuck, what was that one? It's like Smash TV. Chat's gonna get that. Running Man? What's the name of the movie? Arnold Running Man. Is that Running Man? I might be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen some of those. The Running Man, there you go. Someone said that was an okay top deck, not bad. We might still lose, but we're probably heavily favored with 2 minions on the board here. Yellow jumpsuit, yeah. I've got to pee again. Darn it. Double darn it. Actually can't kill that one.
A waste of time.
Not this way!
It's just more damage, and if the Ysera sticks, that's like 1,000,000 damage. So, or if this sticks, then the Ysera makes that 1,000,000 damage. I know of Running Man, but I can't remember it well. I remember there was a guy with like saws for arms or like drills for arms or something, and then Arnold like kind of like turns his arm on him and like he like kills himself with his own arm. Spoilers, I guess, but yeah, I don't remember much. A lot of the movies kind of blend in together, all kind of stupid. Except for, of course, The Predator and Total Recall and Twins. And thank you to Sconchi. Sconchi, thanks for the 34th gifted sub. Kindergarten cop. I'm Detective John Kimball. I'm a cop, you idiot. Is that the one where he says, who said you could have my wife's cookies? Is that movie? Who said you could have my wife's cookies?
Who is next on the chopping block?
I'm going to rip off your shoulders and poop down your neck. Is that what he says? Remember when you watched T2 as a youth and spent all summer affecting an Austrian accent and emerging naked from alleyways? Me? Yeah. I do remember that quite vividly. 4, 6, 10. I'm 3 off.
Time may pass, but the dream is
No, that's Jingle All the Way. What's it? I'm trusting you on your Arnold. It seems like you're an expert.
Not this day!
We push 4. He can put us 2, 10, 11, 9, 11. So we're not dead to Inquisitor. That's really what I care about. Looks like you've been live for 8 hours. Yeah. Kill me. Kill me! Let's Jingle All the Way? Okay, I trust you. Oh, follow, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell. YouTube is important. Do all those things. Turns out double Draconic means 12 picks into your deck. You can predict that your deck will go 12, apparently so. And High Priestess Allura for Dreads' Balls, who wanted to debate the power level of High Priestess, even though it did almost nothing. Another 12-win run, not too shabby. Golden card, some